Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Welcome to Sunday night, 12 days of Christmas. That means it is day 6 already. Can you believe that we are 6 days into this? Hopefully you've enjoyed the projects that we've had so far. Okay, I'm going to turn, oops, hi Jackie. I'm going to turn to my computer for a minute and get up so that I can try to watch comments. So bear with me for a minute. Okay, we got the volume down. Jackie, go ahead and say hi, or anybody else who's watching, go ahead and say hi so I know the comments are working. I need to tighten up. I keep falling down here. Hi, Annie. All right, yay, I can see comments tonight, so that's good. Hopefully everybody had a good Sunday. For a lot of us, second Sunday of Advent. So it was nice I watched online, streamed our parish mass. So it was very nice. This is one of my favorite times of the year, just as far as the church and everything. So lit my candles on my Advent wreath. So makes me feel good. Hi, Deb. I see you're on too. Okay, so I have 7:02, so I'm not one to sit for a long time. We are going to go ahead and switch the camera around. I'm going to plug my battery in so that I know I don't lose you. Okay, so close your eyes for a minute while I flip things. Oh no, we can't do that yet. I totally forgot. I have some talk about things for you today. Okay, yesterday's winner of the comments, and I said it would be a mystery product. So I went through kind of some of my stashes of things to see what I had. Put, again, all of the comments, numbered them all, put them in random number generator. Hi, Sue. And the winner of the Classic Christmas Designer Paper, which is a limited edition paper. It is definitely gone the end of this month. It's on back order right now, I believe, or has been anyway. So it's a commodity. Annie Rita, you're the winner of this designer paper. So I will get this out in the mail to you tomorrow, so you can watch for that in the next couple of days. Again, thank you all for your comments. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's set that over out of the way. Now for tonight's comments, I gotta reach. You can just keep seeing the top of my head as I reach for things. Tonight, when you comment, the winner will get a package of the Flowers for Every Season designer paper. Again, I know it's winter time, but it's kind of fun to get some nice, bright, springy, summery looking paper. And this is really awesome paper. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, because one of the things that the project that we're doing tonight uses an item that will be on the giant year-end closeout sale, which begins on Saturday. Basically, this is the retirement list for the holiday catalog. They've given us 3 different lists. Yeah, Deb, I hope spring comes soon too, but I think it's going to be a little bit yet. They gave us 3 different lists for this closeout sale. There are items that will be carrying over from this holiday catalog. Some of them will be moving to the to the annual catalog that comes out next June. And then the other ones will come out in next year's August through December. So they'll return kind of like a few things did this year. But there's some amazing things on this closeout deal. So I just want to run through. I'm not going to do it all because it's like, what do I have here? 5, 6, 7 pages of stuff that's disappearing. But some fabulous prices on things. I told you last night about the Christmas Tag Buffet Project Kit. Normally $30 for $15. Also, the Christmas Countdown Project Kit, that's like the little Advent boxes. You can change designer papers in that, but those also, instead of $30, are going to be $15. So I guarantee those 2 items are going to sell out very quickly. You'll want to get your order in right away. Couple of my other favorite things, the Mossy Meadow diagonal striped ribbon. is half price, so it's only $3.75. The Real Red braided trim is also 50%, so it is only $3.50. The mini coffee carriers, we did those for the Fall Fest treat class, and those are only half price, or those are half price, so they're only $2.50. And I've been using it a ton. I told you guys these are my favorite. The wrapped in texture embossing folders. It's the two that are like 3 inches wide. They are 50% off. Those things, now where am I at here? Those are only $4. You are going to want to get that. Deb asks, the tag buffet, you don't necessarily need to have the stamp set for it. You can use any greeting set that you want. Just the tag kit itself, you could make a ton of cards out of just that using any other Christmas greeting stamp set that you have. The tag buffet stamp set coordinates with it very nicely, but you definitely don't have to have it. I'm thinking about getting a couple of those just to have on hand. Couple other favorite things. Let me look down through quickly. I highlighted a couple of things. Peaceful Nativity stamp set is one that's leaving, and the nativity dies that coordinate with that are going to be half price. They're only $14. So normally the bundle is the way to go. This time you definitely want to get this stuff individually because those prices are phenomenal. Brightly gleaming designer paper. That's one of the items that carried over from last year's catalog to this year. That's half price also. So $7.50 for a package of that glamorous paper. Down through all the trimmings. All the trimmings embellishment is half price. Those little things are only $4. Those are the little stars and red circles and white circles. So they're great for decorating with. All right, I'm just trying to flip really fast. There's a bunch of ribbon that's half price. The Snowflake Splendor ribbon is half price. Iridescent pearls are half price. So again, down through, okay, that probably hits, the little treat box dies. Love those. In fact, maybe I'll pull that one for tomorrow night and we'll do a project with that for tomorrow night. But those are 30% off. Normally it's $38 and it's on sale for $26.60. So that's definitely a must-have also for everybody. What page is the embossing 2-inch folders on in the catalog? Good question. My phone's going to kind of fall down. Let me quickly grab my catalog and I will tell you. It's the Heartwarming Suite. Okay, it is. Sorry, I didn't even think about having that handy with me. Page, right at the very beginning, page 9 is what page that's on. Deb, I don't have a time yet as to how early, but I'm guessing it could be as early as midnight Mountain Time, which would be 1 in the morning our time. So I'm not real sure. You know, I would say if you're an early riser, hop on right away and check it out to see. I may be setting my alarm real early in the morning to pick up some things. But those things, that's where the coffee carriers are too, Annie, on page 9. Along with the ribbons, 2 of the ribbons that are on sale. The glitter or star ornaments are also on sale. So I will get that list emailed out to everybody tonight so that you have 2 days to be able to, or a night and a full day to be able to look it over, star the things that you want. This one's going to be a really cool one. I will have a host code up later so that you can see that. Please use that host code when you place an order. Okay, I think we're still there. I had a little burp in my system here. Sorry. Some little surprises and things. You always get my customer loyalty token with $50 orders, but I'll see if I can't find some other little fun things to pop off in the mail as surprises, okay? Now, I'm going to set the catalog down. I'm going to change my phone over, and we're going to get started, okay? So close your eyes a minute. All right, you're on my work surface, so let's get this turned down. All right, we're going to come back up, get you back in my holder. I know other people have this all down pat, and programs that will switch things for them. I don't have all of that fun stuff. All right, so here's the host code, the current host code. So if you will use that, we'll see what we can't do about some extra little prizes and goodies for placing orders during this fabulous sale. Okay, what I wanted to do tonight is, as quick as I can, people ask all the time, I love making 3D projects. I like finding treats and things that I can then make a special holder for. You saw it in my Santa's Workshop stuff. So I thought I'd kind of walk you through quickly the process of how I do that. Okay, so I was grocery shopping the other day and found some Little Debbie things and found these adorable tree cakes. I can't eat them because they're not gluten-free, but they're just so adorable. You know, who doesn't want to make a pretty little container for it? So how do you know how big of a container to make for this? Okay. So what I do is I measure the size. Now, this will crunch up a little bit, so I know that I can fit it into 5 inches. Okay, so I take my little piece of paper and I say it's got to be 5 inches long, and then I measure side to side, and I say, well, to comfortably fit, it's got to be 3 1/4. So my little box needs to end up being 3 1/4 by 5 inches. Okay, but now I also need to measure how tall it is. And this is 1.5 inches. Okay, so by 1.5 inches. And again, I will put all the measurements on the YouTube video. Okay, so what I do is I say it's got to be 3 1/4 inches wide, plus 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. So this box, my piece of cardstock, needs to be 3, 4, 5, 6 1/4 inches. Okay? That's how big I have to cut it. And then it needs to be 5 inches long plus, excuse me, plus 1.5 inches tall for each end. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, it's got to be 8 inches. 6 1/4 by 8. That's the box. And then I need to score it at 1.5 inches, all 4 sides. Okay, and so I have my piece of cardstock, and I've scored it at 1.5. 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. And then I sliced up my tabs so that I can create my box. Okay, so let's start with that. And of course, I forgot to bring a bone folder over with me. You really want a bone folder when you're doing boxes to really crease those edges really, really good. All right. And again, because it's something that's going to have some movement and things taken in and out of it, you want to use a really strong adhesive. This time I chose to use the tear and tape. Okay, so, oops. So we are going to put tear and tape, I can actually use that piece, on those 4 small tabs. And if you don't like to tear it, sometimes that bothers me because the edge isn't straight. You can use your scissors and cut it also. But again, it's on the inside. Nobody's going to see it. Okay. And so then we're going to put 2 more on here. And then we have 1 more tab left. Hi, Charlotte. I'm glad you made it tonight. You guys make me happy that you're joining. I am having fun with this. I told somebody else today, I guess if I can do it every single day for 12 days, I can at least, when this is done, I can at least do a Facebook Live once a week, right? To be able to share some fun things with you. All right, and then I'm just going to tear the tops off from that tear and tape. We could have also used the Stamp and Seal Plus or green glue. on this. All of those adhesives would work well. Okay, so then we're just going to fold those sides up, making sure that the ends are even. Okay, and so there's our box that our treat fits right into. Okay, now we need to make a lid or a belly band or a top for it. Hi, Robin. Okay, so then we go back to our measurements here, and we know that it is 3 1/4 by 5. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece that's 5 inches long. And then I need to wrap it all the way around. So I need 1 1/2, 3 1/4, 1 1/2, 3 1/4 for the top, plus I need 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch for the overlap to wrap it. Okay, so then again I need 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 1/2, 9 3/4 to 10 inches. Okay. And then I've scored it at the 1/2 inch flap. And then I need for the 1 1/2 inch side. So I've scored it at 2, 5 1/4. That brings me across here. Then I need to go down, so 6 1/4, 6 3/4, and across the bottom again is 6, 9, that's going to be 10. You know what? And I did that wrong. This is by 10 1/2. I missed one measurement. Okay, so I've got my piece here, and I've scored it. I've folded it on all the lines, and so what's going to happen is there's that 1/2 inch flap. We're going to do this. All right, so we're going to put our treat upside down. And I don't like to put these together. Most things I put together prior. These, I like to actually wrap this to make sure that it fits. You want it snug, but you don't want it so tight that it won't slide on or off. Okay, so we're going to just take that off. And we're going to wrap it around. And there's our box for our treat. Now, that's kind of blah. We need to make that pretty. So, one of the items that's on the sale is the Triangle stamp set. All right, let me go back to my list here and find Triangle. Regular $17. It's 20% off. So this stamp set is only $13.60. This is one of those sets that I didn't think I needed when I first saw it. But these little trees are absolutely adorable. There is, in the annual catalog, the stitched triangles die that coordinate with it. But again, this is a simple cut. 3 lines and they're cut out. So you don't even have to have the stitched triangles dies to go with it. You could just have the stamp set and make adorable. Okay, so let's pull in here. All right, so Real Red is what I used for the base, and then Old Olive. The Heartwarming Hugs designer paper. I told you that's my favorite. Okay, and so then I did another layer of Old Olive. Then I have a piece of Whisper White that I cut out with the Stitched So Sweetly dies so that I had a fun little edge. All right, then I have a little greeting that says Joy and Cheer. Hi, Donna. I stamped it in Real Red. So we're going to start, we're just going to adhere that to another piece of Real Red. And I just got adhesive all over. Okay, and again, me and my 1/8 inch borders on all of these. So the sale list is on the demonstrator website. It's under current updates. All right, let's get rid of some of my garbage. Then I pre-stamped 2 of the trees, one in real red, one in old olive. So again, I can take the dies and cut them out, but I can also very quickly there's one. And excuse me, there's the second one. Okay, and so I'm going to take this piece and I'm kind of going to go, all right, my trees are going to go about like that. Am I down too far? There we go. In this stamp set, there is tree bark or a trunk. So I've got espresso ink. And I'm just going to ink it up and go, all right, there's one tree. We're going to go up a little bit. All right, that'll work. And then my other tree, I'm going to go right at the stitch line. So now we have tree trunks. Now, of course, we bring in our trusty dimensionals. Okay, the green tree, I am going to fill with dimensional, not fill with dimensionals, but okay. So 2 in the bottom and then 1 at the top. And then, all right, let's get that out of the way. We're just going to lay that right above that trunk. But now when we do this one, we're going to overlap a little bit right here. So we're only going to put one on the right side at the bottom. And then I'm going to cut another chunk to go up into the point of it. Come on. And then that is going to go right there. And then we are going to put, yes, I do a lot of that before I actually stick it down onto anything else. Thanks, Deb. I'm glad you liked the layers. These trees, like I said, it was a set that I kind of bypassed at first, and it is really adorable. I used it for another class using some trees cut out of designer paper, and it's just adorable. All right, and so then I'm just going to put a piece of the designer paper onto the old olive. And then this piece onto my box. Come on, get back over here. Okay, so remember, our little treat is inside there. Okay, and so then we're just going to adhere this. And make sure you use some good pressure there to make sure it sticks down well, even. Okay. Come on. Now, if you wanted, you could punch a little half hole to be able to pull it out, but I find it just as easy to just push the back end of it, okay? All right, so now this piece we're going to put on, but of course, we're going to use some dimensionals on that because I haven't had enough dimensionals on this one yet. How about that? No coloring with Stampin' Blends tonight. All right, and here we're going to put it up towards the top just a little bit higher. We're not going to center it because then we're going to put our joy and cheer sign on there. And again, it's going to overlap here, so we want to make sure that the dimensionals are towards the bottom of it, not towards the top. Robin, I got the treats. I actually got them at Meijer. They're just little Debbie's. Let's see if I have the box over here. Little Debbie Christmas tree treats. They were like $2.19 is regular price. I think they were 2 for $4 because I also got some gingerbread cookies. So I'll be doing something with those too. All right, and so we're just going to layer that right on there. And then we are going to add some of the, you know what? I didn't look to see if that was on the closeout list. These really cute, wonderful gems. Let's take a peek really fast and see if I can see those on here. Wonder of the season. Nope, I don't see the gems on there. So that could mean that they're a carryover item. I don't have that list here in front of me, so that would be fun. All right, so we're just going to put one of the bigger red ones on top of each tree. Now, we could have used all the trimming embellishments and actually put a star on top, but I liked the red with the red. Okay. Oops. All right, so again, there's a host code, and I will post that on my blog. We'll talk about it again tomorrow night, but big closeout sale starts Saturday. Again, it could be wee hours of the morning, so those of you who are up early in the morning, hop on right away and have some fun. I see Annie also is going to go make some of these. That's what I thought. These are just absolutely adorable. You know, the Little Debbie things are just so fun and have such cute, cute things. So it's just fun to be able to make a box. Now you know how I decide on what size box or how to do it. I don't use a template. I don't have dies or anything for these types of things. I just measure them and I make the box to fit. All right, and I'm going to have to get some Little Debbie's too. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I think that's it for tonight. So have fun. Thanks for sharing. And again, I will do drawing tomorrow night, and one lucky person will get the flowers for every season designer paper. Okay, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Bye-bye.